dude.
See you again.
Yeah, you too.
We recently visited Electric RVA in Richmond to check out their wide variety of e-motos in stock, since I've been looking for a larger and more capable electric dirt bike. We also checked out some of their newest projects, such as this plug-and-play Moxon controller kit designed for the Yasma IN10 and Veltinzu EM5. I've been considering building an Ultrabee for a very long time and wanted to get their input, since I know they've set up quite a few of them, including the world's fastest Ultrabee, which goes 109 miles per hour. I'm not quite ready to buy a battery upgrade yet, so I'm exploring other options for the meantime. Like this bike on screen is Dirty Ultras, and it goes almost 80 miles per hour on the stock battery, so I'm considering doing something similar.
Did y'all pick up an Ultrabee? You want them?
He did.
Oh, heck yeah. Congratulations.
Oh my god, your bikes. I'm trying to get a little bit of inspiration.
Congratulations, brother.
Oh, I'm super hyped for you.
This is actually the first electric dirt bike I've purchased pre-assembled, and Billy walked me through all the updated features for the 2026 models and even walked me through step by step how to operate it.
Wait, what?
Yes. So there's a wheelie mode that's now built in to Ultrabees.
Like this one has it right now?
Yes. There's a way to enable it.
So how's it feel?
It's everything I wanted, man. I can't believe it took this long. Alright, first time turning on the brand new Surron Ultra Bee. 100% charge, 0 miles whatsoever. I've been talking about getting one of these bikes for over a year now, and I was getting ready to order one from Lithium Power Sports last year, but I'm so glad that I waited for Electric RVA. Their shop happens to be less than 45 minutes from my house, or my new house. They already had one that was pre-assembled. Billy and Brendan over at that shop are very helpful with any questions I've had on my Moxon controller, so I will gladly give them business any single day. Bump this into daily. Woo. That is crazy. This is so much faster than my Talaria XXX. Or any of my other bikes, really. So you might be wondering why I got myself a Surron Ultra Bee, and I'm actually using this one as a tool here at our new property. I'm pretty much going to be using it for breaking in these trails. Granted, my place already came with some trails that are built in, but I actually want to cut additional ones for like enduro riding, add some logs and whatever. I'm going to take it slow for this first lap, just to kind of get used to the size of the bike. Obviously, I've only ridden my pit bikes here. But the reason why the Ultra Bee is so good for breaking in trails versus the pit bikes is because of the weight. It's almost a full-size dirt bike. I think this is like 196 pounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it definitely flattens the ground up and breaks in the trail a little bit easier than the smaller pit bikes. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to control myself and get used to this a little bit more before we turn it up to sport mode. I could probably do all this with my KTM, but I'm also not trying to piss off my new neighbors with a 2-stroke dirt bike. Really loving this thing so far. It's actually quieter than I thought it would be. Whenever I ride with my buddy Nate, who has a Surron Ultra Bee as well, he always talks about how much louder his bike is in comparison to whatever I'm riding, but this is actually pretty quiet in my opinion versus my 2-stroke, obviously. But I think the Surron Ultra Bee is the perfect bike for just riding around the property and breaking in new trails. Well, there goes my brand new bike. But it really doesn't matter since I'm going to put some new handguards anyway that attach to the end of the handlebar. It's always been a lot more durable. But the main reason that we're out here on the Ultrabee rather than the smaller bikes is it's able to do whatever I want. Like, there's not even a trail over here, but I don't have to think twice about just riding across the woods, doing some enduro type of shit, just because I know that the Ultrabee can do it with no question. So what I'm going to do right now is just ride in a bunch of loops around our lot, because I kind of want to have an additional track out here, out in the open. Since right now I only have trails in the woods, which is about 13 acres of our property, and then the other 7.5 is pretty much open land, which I'm planning on building some additional trails on. But what I want to prioritize for now is building a trail that goes all along the fence line and then all the way back to the woods just to make one long loop. Then over time, as we get more familiar with it, we're going to build jumps and obstacles throughout the whole thing. Well, another reason why I got the Surron Ultra Bee is the high battery capacity. This thing's running on a 74 volt, 60 amp hour lithium battery pack, which I've never had anything come close to that before as far as total capacity, at least with a stock battery. Like my Talaria XXX, I upgraded the battery to a EBMX, I think 44 amp hour, 74 volt battery, which has a max output of like 28 kilowatts, which is about the same max output that the stock Ultrabee is able to do. But I ended up paying like $2,300 just for that battery, plus the charger and controller for my XXX. And then after all that, it still has less capacity than the Surron Ultrabee stock. So, brand new 2026 models come with a built-in wheelie mode function, so I kind of want to confirm that. So throttle is turned off. I'm going to hold both the ASR and the ready buttons to get into the secret menu. Toggle over to, I think it's like W0, and then switch over to W1. And then when I turn this on, oh, N1. That's supposed to be like some sort of wheelie mode. Not really sure how it functions. Oh my God, this thing has a wheelie mode. No freaking way. Not sure what that does. I'm assuming that that's angle. I'm gonna turn this up to like 15. Oh, that's awesome. It does have some sort of wheelie mode. You know what? I kind of want to try that at a higher setting. Let's turn that up to 20. Oh, that is nice, dude. Dude, this shit is so fast. What I'm thinking is cutting this trail down a little bit more, clearing it in just like the other ones, and then potentially have it cut over to the right towards the field. Maybe around here. So that's exactly what I mean. I don't really have to follow a trail. I can pretty much just ride this Ultrabee through the brush and create a trail myself. Oh, I forgot that this thing also has a reverse function, which is super convenient in tight situations. The only thing I regret about this is not buying a Surron Ultra Bee any earlier. Let me know what you guys think of the bike so far and what you guys would like to see me do on this bike. So why don't I just do all this in my KTM?
It's also much easier for me to drag my tools around and collect firewood around the property since I don't have to press the clutch or shift gears, and the Ultrabee just fills the gap between my ETM RTR and the KTM.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, unfortunately, some things happened and the Ultrabee is broken, so we are not able to ride it today. Got it ready and throttle's not working. I let my buddy Justin ride it and he was trying out the wheelie mode, which I did tell him to try out, so it is kind of my fault. Obviously he crashed. The handlebar is bent, the fork is a little bit twisted, and we got some broken plastics, and now the throttle won't work. I'm also unable to access the settings to do any sort of diagnosis, so I'm probably gonna have to take this back to Electric RVA, which is unfortunate because we have less than 30 miles on the bike at this point, but we're gonna go back out on the ride in the KTM. Also got Elmer out here this weekend. He's gonna be riding the RTR. Meet Justin, this is the guy that just crashed the Ultrabee.
Yeah, just so you know, I've only done one wheelie in my life, and it was unintentional. And he's like, hey, just go out and do some wheelies on my Ultrabee.
all right, I'll let it go. All right, what are you riding today?
This is my daily driver beater bike, I call it.
Oh, because you got a, what is that, a Z900?
Z900, yeah.
Nice.
So this I've had for just over 2 years. It already has like 14,000 miles on it. So I ride it. Like I ride it to work.
And you're riding trails today with supermotos on?
Yeah.
All right. We did get some good news today. The neighbor just came over and told us that we're able to ride on their property as well, which also connect to our trails. So in case you're new to this channel, I recently purchased this property that has over 20 acres and already has some trails that are built in. I think the neighbor also has around 24, 25 acres. So both properties' trails actually connect to each other. I just never rode on their property, just out of respect since I haven't gotten permission yet. But since they gave us permission today, we're gonna be doing some exploring. All right, uncharted territory. This is the neighbor's property. This is actually super amazing news because that means we just doubled our trails. Wow, their trails are actually pretty cleared up. So my neighbors are actually the ones that built the trails on our property, which I'm very grateful for. And apparently they did all of this by hand, which definitely took a lot of time. I'm just taking it a little bit easy right now since I've never been on my neighbor's property before. So I just want to get a little bit more familiar with it before we just start ripping on the bike. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss riding this KTM. All right, we're going to be doing a little bit of enduro style riding today. I'm kind of curious to see if Elmer's gonna make it up on the coos.
Yeah, I ate it back there. I'm good though.
Oh shit! Dude, you're riding on supermotos.
Yeah.
How's it doing, by the way?
No, it's doing good. It's plush, but it's like the grip, you know what I mean?
You doing all right?
Yeah. Okay. It's spilled, but yeah. Oh, you did?
How do you like the coos versus your hay bike?
I want one.
This one's a little bit gnarly. It's pretty rooty.
You just gotta like commit to it. Right?
Right. You just have to commit. Exactly. Like, don't let off the throttle. Just like stand on the pegs and
Yeah.
loosen your arms and hold on. It's super nice for my next door neighbors to allow us to ride on their property. As you can see, they clearly ride ATVs. I think the husband also rides a dirt bike as well. I believe he has a KTM. I really feel like we moved to the perfect neighborhood. What is this? My lawn guy cut a section that's slightly shorter than the rest of my lawn, just so we can start riding the same trail over and over again and start wearing it in. Over time, it's going to build up to a trail. Where is he?
He quit.
He quit?
Yeah, he's back there.
You want to do a little bit of exploring? Ooh, I can kind of turn that into a jump, I think. Finally cut this tree down, which should speed things up. Dude, this thing is a freaking beast. It feels so freeing to be out on these bikes. Such a freaking perfect day. The KTM is a freaking monster. I kind of wish my Ultrabee worked though. Not gonna lie. This thing is freaking loud. There is something super satisfying with banging through gears though. Oh my god, dude.
I was trying. You make him want to put dual sport tires on it.
You should. This thing's a beast. Alright guys, well, this is going to be it for today. Since Justin broke the Ultrabee, we're going to have to figure something out. I'm just messing with you, bro.